snatch another woman's man if she does not know how to take care of her man and respect him. Overtaking is allowed. I said what I said. There are some men that are in relationships and marriages that are waiting for you, beautiful girls, to come and save them. They are suffering in the relationship. They are suffering in the marriage. Yes. So if you see anyone that you can snatch. Because there are lots of married women that are not treating their husbands right. Yes. Some women feel that because they have married them, that they have entered the house, they could just be doing anyhow. They don't know that good men are scarce, especially men that pay bills. So when you see a woman that is not treating her odogu right, snatch him, pamper him like a man. You know, men are like babies. You see that thing that Delilah did in the Bible? Oh, Samson. Oh, Samson. Okay, silly in the Bible. Delilah we buria we do say na agada we poor. Delilah carried him and put Samson in between her laps and barbed his hair. Yes. A lot of men are suffering in marriage, jokes apart. A lot of men are looking for exit plan in marriage, jokes apart. A lot of people marry the wrong people. For better, for worse, does not mean you should die there. So it is okay if you see a man that is miserable, that needs affection, that needs attention. You are his prayer point. In fact, every day there are some married men that are praying for a good woman to come and save them. A lot of men have not left that miserable marriage because they have not seen any woman who can treat them better. We are in Africa. So anybody when of you treat your husband well, collect her. Let me they tell you with my full chest. Because the way women are beginning to misbehave these days, I see a lot of them. They will kneel and be greeting their pastor. They'll be worshiping their pastor, daddy in the Lord. But when you get home, you cannot honor your husband. Your husband will be talking, you'll be running your mouth. Every time you are nagging, you always compete with your husband, but you don't compete with your pastor, you don't compete with your boss. No respect, no regard. You don't see the man finish. Men are scarce. I remember what I said. Men that pay bills are scarce. So if you have that man that is still paying bills and you refuse to respect him, beautiful girls on the street, I have given you the permission to snatch the man. Because trust me, a man goes to where he finds peace, where they treat him like a wow. As a woman, find your man's weaknesses and help him with it. That is what makes you a virtuous woman. For a man to have money and be disciplined is so much hard work because even when they don't chase women, women are going to chase them. Fidelity and discipline is hard work for a lot of good men. And in this lawless country called Africa, so many women need to help their men. Now, a lot of women are going to ask me, Blessed, is my husband a baby? And I'm going to respond to you, yes. The moment you marry your man, he becomes your baby. Why do I say so? In this society called Africa that we found ourselves, they barely teach men anything. In fact, that's the reason why when we see a disciplined man who is focused and faithful, we applaud him here in Africa. He's like a trophy because it is very, very rare. Why does it look as if we're always excited when we see a man that can control himself? It is because in this society called Africa, they did not teach men anything. Our mothers were busy grooming the women on how to take care of their husband, how to cook for their husband, how to be sexy for their husbands. They barely taught the men anything. It's only the intelligent, smart men outgoing men, and the well traveled men that can be able to have the understanding of discipline. A lot of African men don't understand discipline because even in this society, polygamy is accepted. Now, what am I saying? There are lots of handsome men out there who are so good. They are good in everything, but their only weakness is women, just like Samson and Delilah. Samson was so powerful, but Delilah was so beautiful that he couldn't resist, to the point that they had to use Delilah to barb his hair to take away his power. That is how powerful you are as a woman. What am I saying? There is no way you're going to tell me you're dating a man for 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, and you're married to a man and you do not know his weakness. That means you are not a woman. You must know your husband's weakness and his strength. That is the mental capacity that God gave us that He didn't give men. Women are smarter than men. We can multitask. We have this FBI in our blood group by nature. So you will find your husband's weaknesses